What's up, everybody? Hey, this is Jason from Live Relentlessly, and we are here with Jenna, and we are going to show you some exercises today that after our warm-up, we're going to do to prep ourselves to get ready for our strength training, okay? So what I'm going to have Jenna do today is we're going to do a shoulder warm-up, a hamstring glute warm-up, and then a core warm-up, okay? So first things first, Jenna's going to face this way a little bit. What we want to do is we want to tilt our hips back just a little bit, keeping our back a little bit arched, and we're going to get what we call Y's, okay? So what Jenna's going to do is she's going to put her arms out in front of her, okay? She's going to come just a tad lower. From this position, she's going to do just like a YMCA. We're going to raise ourselves up right there. She's going to put her thumbs up, and what we're trying to do in this position is squeeze between the shoulder blades. So she's going to drop them back down, and then we're going to go 5 of these things, okay? So if you can see, Jenna's coming up in that Y, squeezing between the shoulder blades. The reason why we're doing this is because we're activating this area, preparing it to get ready to lift a little bit more weight. Once she's done 5 of the Y's, now we're going to go 5 T's, okay? T's simple enough. Palms are up this way. My thumb is actually out. I'm going to come up in a T now, and the same thing. I've got the thumbs up right here. Squeeze between the shoulder blades again, okay? Good. And once we've done our 5 T's, now we're going to move to W's, okay? Go right down the alphabet. So here we go. So now we're going to bend at 90 degrees in the arm, and we're going to do external rotation. So rolling up and then rolling down. This is helping actually get that shoulder blade again to turn on a little bit, working the cuff muscles that keep the shoulder blade or shoulder in place, getting prepared to lift more weight, okay? Once she's done 5 to 10 of each of those, now we're going to go down to hamstring and glutes. So Jenna's going to lay on the ground. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get her in position so you guys can see this at home. She's laying flat on the ground. She's going to put her palms up, okay? From here, you notice that Jenna's got her legs in about 90-degree bend, okay? Now, what I like to tell everybody is pull the toes up, okay? So we're going to do what's called a glute bridge. So from here, Jenna's going to think about tightening her abs, sucking her abs down to the ground, and yet coming up and squeezing her hips up to the ceiling, okay? Now, in this position, you shouldn't think about anything other than your heels going down into the ground, coming up and squeezing that butt, squeezing the abs so she's nice and tight. And then she's going to come back down and then right back up. So to get the glutes and the hamstrings to turn on, you want to get them to feel a little bit warm, but you don't want to fatigue them to a point where you're doing this to failure, okay? It's a very light body weight exercise. You just want to make sure that these guys start to engage and turn on, okay? So this is our glute bridge. So after she's done about 15 to 20 of those, I'm going to show you a little more advanced move. Now what I want Jenna to do is put one leg all the way up, okay? Now, if you've already been doing the glute bridges with 2 legs, you can do this one in the next phase. So this foot, toe is flexed towards her, okay? It's not pointing up towards the ceiling. We're pulling that toe down. Again, we're in the same position where we've got the heel down to the ground, toe is flexed up. Now Jenna's tightening up in the abs, and now she's going to use this leg only to push herself way up, okay? So then she's going to come back down, take a breath in. She still stays nice and tight, fires up this hamstring, this glute, okay? Now, when you're doing 2 at a time, it's going to be a little bit easier to get a few more reps. When you're doing 1 at a time, you're going to find that the fatigue is much higher. So you might be looking at 10 to 15 reps for each leg. Good. For warm-up purposes, we're just going to show about 3 of these today. Good. Feel the hamstring?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do a core exercise real quick, which is going to be a simple one called planks. I'm just going to show you a different way of doing it. So Jenna's going to flip over. Okay, in our plank position, what I want Jenna to do is she's going to get ready to get on her forearms and on her toes, okay? Now in this position, she's relaxed. What I want everybody to do when they do this is when she comes up into that plank position, she's going to squeeze every muscle group she's got, okay? Everything but the neck. Should be able to talk and rotate her head. So she's going to come up. Now she's flat all the way through here, right? Now she's going to squeeze everything so that if you had a partner at home, if they were checking to make sure you were tight, your butt's tight, your abs are tight, your arms are tight, she's flexed, okay? But she's able to turn her head and relax her neck. Tighten up more, tighten up more. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of these at 10 seconds apiece with 3-second breaks. So she's already done on her break, she's right back up. Squeezing nice and tight. Now, this probably looks a little bit easier because Jenna's so advanced here, but you don't see how hard she's actually really going to be working here. Down, one more time. Good, up. Good, nice and tight. You notice that she's not going to move anymore, right? She's not going to move. So anywhere you pull her, she's nice and tight. And then relax. Good. So those are our 4 exercises that you can actually do to get ready for your strength training.